YouTube, what's up guys? So welcome back to the channel. We are going to be working on the exhaust. So as you can see there, I've already started working on it. Just to give you a quick update, again, this is a Speedway Motors universal exhaust kit. Comes with 4 straights, a bunch of different bends, shapes and sizes, and it comes with 2 mufflers. So off camera, what I've done is I've fabricated one side from the header all the way down. Literally it's just straight. As you can see, there's nothing special about it. And that's gonna stop basically right here before we get to the axle. I'm not gonna weld this portion of it because these 2 pieces are gonna be welded together, and I'm going to clamp these welded pieces onto that so that if I do need to disassemble the exhaust, it can come off from the header, disassemble right here, right before the axle, and then the rest of it's going to be a solid piece that I can put back together. Like I had mentioned, I went ahead and fabbed up this first section of it. It does have some light tack welds on it. That's holding everything together, so that'll get final welded here momentarily. The reason why I have it out is because I'm going to mimic everything on this side. So all the pieces that I have, the straights that start all the way down, and then even this little degreed bend right here. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just lie it out next to the one that's already finished so I can get my lengths correct, scribe everything, and then we're gonna get over to the other side of the truck and start tack welding everything together. So let me set you guys up so you can see what I'm doing here. So we're gonna start with this first piece. Just go ahead and wiggle it on until it's gonna bottom out right here on this O2 bung that's welded in. What I'm looking for is just to make sure that there's good clearance from left to right, because obviously you can turn it whichever direction that you want. So I wanna make sure that it is going straight this way with equal length on both sides. So that looks good to me. So we've got the header, the flange, and then this turn down. The longer extension piece right here, it is slid on. Okay, supporting itself. So that's what you're looking at right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and scribe down there on that side. And then we are going to support the muffler with the jack over here. Okay, so we've got the long run right here. Goes all the way underneath the driver's side. We've got the jack supporting the muffler, and then we've got the long extension piece out back. That's how I am setting up the exhaust system for the driver's side. This is the exact same thing I did over on the passenger side. It is fairly easy. I'll show you guys a couple shots of me tacking some of these pieces together, and we will finish this part up. So these are the mufflers now all welded up, but this is going to be the final product. Don't judge me too hard on my welds. I'm not a professional welder, but this is basically good to go back under the truck right now. We're starting to do the piping over the axle. As you can see, started to tack this into place. I've got my initial turn down that I'd like to make, and then I've got one over on the bench that will continue down and then back towards the back of the bumper. So just wanted to give you guys a quick shot real quick. I'm gonna start piecing these together, getting some tacks on it, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So again, the whole point of getting this straight welded on first was so that when I go to put this piece on, now I have movement left and right. So all I have to do is make sure that this is lined up, at least centered with the chassis or frame going straight back. That way it's not too crooked to the right or too crooked to the left. I can turn it on the axis that I need to. Make sure that it's straight, including the height, so that it either flops down or sits up. I can get all that correct, tack welded into place, and then I've essentially got this part of the exhaust finished. So the only other thing I would need to do after that would be to final weld these bends going back, and then I'm done. I showed you guys earlier the rest of the exhaust going forward towards the engine is finished. All right, so this is basically the look that I'm going for. So right now we've got the exhaust straight that I welded onto that bend. It is pushed all the way back up into that curved piece, and it's just being held with a little bit of rope. So that's where it would sit. That's how it would look. And then if I decide that I want to put some tips on it down the road, I can. But I'm gonna measure this distance from this to this so that I can try to mimic it on that side. As long as I stay on this interior rail, I should be good to go. And then I'll just get a height, distance, and that'll be it. All right, so this side's all welded up. Everything from this bend all the way up to the header is fully welded up. Only other thing I need to do is put an exhaust hanger so I can kind of dial in this final angle, because of course you can see this whole pipe moves. I've got one welded further downstream back behind the muffler. You can see there, it's welded in front of the muffler, and the hanger portion of it is connected to the frame. So that'll get lopped off here with a cutoff wheel here in a minute. But let me go ahead and get to the other side, finish it up, and then I'll show you guys the final product. All right, quick update on the driver's side. We have the exhaust hanger in place. I'll have to push the exhaust over just a little bit so that it's evenly split like the other one over there. I've got my turn down pieces over here, and then I've got this straight on the bench. So basically I'm gonna weld this one up first, the exhaust hanger, just so I can get the placement correct, and then I'll start shifting all these as I need them until we can get the straight to come back. The exhaust from the axle back has been put into place and welded. Now the only thing I have to do is put the exhaust hangers and get them tacked into their final resting place. So as you can see, I've already got them mounted up to the cross member above, and I've got them marked out on each hanger where they're going to get cut and welded into place, and it's like that on both sides. And I have evenly spaced out the exhaust tubes from the top of the cross member, so it's about 2 1/4 inches from the bottom of the cross member to the top of the tube. All right, so this is the final setup of the exhaust. Deciding what I'm going to do at the rear, if I'm even going to put a bumper back on, like I said, or do a roll pan or leave it as is. I do have room for tips in there. If I do put a roll pan, I'm going to be just below it based off my measurements. But this is the final setup right here. So let me turn the truck on so you can hear it. All right, so there it is, 79 C10 LS swapped 4L60E, and it's got the Speedway motors exhaust from the headers back. So you guys let me know what you think. I think it sounds pretty good for 200 bucks. Of course, like I said, I'm gonna add some tips on it at some point later in the future, but this is how it sits. This is Fahrenheit Motorsports. You guys take it easy.